Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
We begin tonight with breaking news out of Beltrami County, Minnesota, where officials are investigating what's believed to be a crime scene just west of Bemidji.
Police say the remains of at least one person have been located in Eccles Township. Officials also say a person of interest has been arrested. The victim has not been identified yet. Police say there is no threat to the public.
2 men are in jail tonight accused of breaking into lake homes on the east side of Wall Lake near Fergus Falls. 20-year-old Chandler Olilla and 19-year-old Devon Liabo were arrested for burglary. Both men are from Fergus Falls. A resident in the area called authorities after seeing a suspicious vehicle. They noticed the headlights were turning on and off and that 2 people were running back and forth to the vehicle from lake homes. Deputies did find stolen property inside the suspect's vehicle.
Winter has a solid hold on us. Tomorrow we'll be getting more snow. Tonight, though, a bit of a break, if you can call temps around zero a break. Let's get the latest on our weather from Hutch.
Thanks so much, Andrea. As we head into the evening hours, the temperature not too dramatic. We do see them ranging from 8 below in the Devil's Lake Basin to the single digits above across western portions of Minnesota. A look at the radar shows bands of snow moving toward the Arrowhead of Minnesota and one in central portions of North Dakota that are moving in our general direction as we go through the overnight hours. This will lay a light layer of snow across area roads as we go through the overnight hours. We're expecting in the north upwards of 1 to maybe 3 inches of snow, elsewhere under a half of an inch, including Fargo. As we go through the overnight periods of light snow, temperatures steady as we go towards daybreak. I expect the temperatures to climb just a little bit tomorrow, but the snow really picks up as we have a winter storm watch in place for many of our counties. I'll have hour-by-hour details on what you can expect when it starts, when it looks like it'll wrap up as well here in a moment.
Okay, thanks, Hutch. And make sure you can get the forecast when you need it with the latest version of the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app. Download the latest version for free so you don't miss important alerts. Just search VNL Weather in your app store.
Our wintry weather has been continuous of late, leaving behind slippery roads and plenty of snow.
Within city limits, there's a growing danger on every street corner that's led to reduced visibility for drivers. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly joins us live with more on efforts to knock down these mini mountains. Katie?
Mike, Andrea, I want to show you this snow berm that's behind me. As plows have been coming through the area, they've been taking that snow, but it's building these giant snow berms that are along the side of the roads. This one behind me stands taller than I am, and I'm about 5 feet 9 inches tall. I know that when I was driving around earlier today, there were multiple intersections in our area with the same problem. And this impacts drivers. Drivers are unable to see as they try and turn onto these roads. In the video, you're seeing just how little drivers can see on the roads unless they pull forward, nearly into traffic. I spoke with the Department of Transportation here in North Dakota, as well as Fargo Public Works, and they say they've been working today to clear these snow berms for the safety of drivers. But unfortunately, as we're expecting more snow, clearing the roads will take priority, adding to the height of these snow berms.
We're going to start getting snow, so that'll get put on hold again. So I would guess, and they're showing wind through Thursday, so I'm hoping maybe Friday, Saturday next week we can start blowing again.
When I spoke with Fargo Public Works, they said that if you notice an area that you're having trouble seeing around the corners of intersections, to contact them, and they will send someone out to get that fixed. However, that's only if weather permits. Reporting live in Fargo, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
All right, thank you, Katie. The DOT is reminding drivers to travel a safe distance behind plows, keep your headlights on, and never use cruise control.
A 28-year-old man pleaded guilty to a sexual assault charge in 2017. Court documents say the 19-year-old victim told police that Arsenio O'Quinn stopped by her apartment with alcohol. The victim says she told O'Quinn she did not feel good and needed to lie down. The next thing the victim says she remembers, waking up face down on the bed with O'Quinn raping her.
House lawmakers are in agreement that North Dakota needs to collect data on missing and murdered Native Americans in the state. Representatives voted 90-2 today to approve a measure sponsored by Fargo lawmaker Ruth Buffalo. She is the first female Native American Democrat elected to the state legislature. Buffalo points out the state does not collect data on missing people. She is also sponsoring a bill that would require more law enforcement training related to missing and murdered Native Americans. No state of emergency, at least for now. People around the country were wondering just how far President Donald Trump would go in his State of the Union speech to get funding for a wall along the border with Mexico.
Our Washington Bureau's Ted Fiorliso tells us how the president addressed this issue and others tonight.
If you were looking for fireworks, you're out of luck. President Trump tried to strike a bipartisan tone in his State of the Union address. Sometimes it worked, other times not so much.
We must reject the politics of revenge, resistance, and retribution, and embrace the boundless potential of cooperation, compromise, and the common good.
That got House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to her feet. But President Trump's call for bipartisanship didn't always go over well. The president again tried to make his case for a border wall and highlighted a Nevada family whose loved ones were killed allegedly at the hands of an illegal immigrant.
Few can understand your pain. Thank you, and thank you for being here. Thank you.
While the family got the applause from both sides of the aisle, this part didn't.
Simply put, walls work and walls save lives.
The president spent the first half of the speech recapping accomplishments of his first 2 years in office, including commuting the sentence of Alice Johnson of Tennessee, who was serving a life sentence for a first-time drug offense. In the days following the State of the Union, the president typically takes his message on the road. We now know that on Wednesday, he's scheduled to make a speech at the State Department before the ministers of the Global Coalition to Defeat ISIS. In the Washington News Bureau, I'm Ted Fiorliso.
In reaction to tonight's speech, North Dakota U.S. Senator Kevin Cramer says the president delivered an uplifting message. North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum expressed his support for the priorities outlined, including a greater emphasis on national security, strengthening the nation's economy and infrastructure.
A local bar is asking for your help tonight identifying the woman on surveillance video getting into an unlocked pickup truck and then driving away. It happened at Big Irv's Bar and Grill in Horace last night around 10 o'clock.
You know, it's a small town. You don't ever think anything. And, you know, she swears that she had locked the door, but, you know, the older style must not have just clicked it down all the way.
Pretzer says the victim is a young single mom using her dad's truck just to get to the bar every day for work, saying the woman started her car before her shift ended. The vehicle stolen is a 2005 navy blue Chevy Silverado. The Cass County Sheriff's Department says this is an active investigation. If you have any information, you can give them a call, 701-241-5800.
Local high school hockey teams were more like armies on ice tonight. Some of the city's best local players laced up their skates to stick it to cancer. 4 games were split among Shields Arena and Farmers Union Rink. This was the 9th annual fundraiser for the Dakota Medical Foundation and its battle against cancer.
It's probably one of the most amazing things I've ever done, and so that's my passion with Lend a Hand Up, is seeing Henrik. He's a special dude, and I'm doing it because he really opened my eyes to what they do.
Stick It to Cancer has raised more than $147,000 since its inception in 2010.
It's a great event.
It is.
Later